Welcome everybody, I'm the Moose, the gamer with antlers, and it's a new thing we're starting that's not technically new, but still new in a sort of way. It's a podcast show.
Oh yeah.
It's the Night Moose Show, as you can see on the top, and over here, over there, we got
Somewhere in one of these corners.
my good friend. What is your name, sir?
I am Nightwolf. I am glad to be here.
Yeah, he's the guy I do videos with like all the time. We decided to do a weekly podcast because I suck at recording videos all the time, and this kind of forces us to get into a schedule. And also, it's fun just to sit and talk, just to have a good old buddy chat with not only us but you. If you have any ideas, questions, or topics, give it to us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Make sure you leave
And warning,
comments and stuff like that.
we may or may not talk about some very controversial things. So don't think we're racist, sexist, on a certain side of the political spectrum, or hate people, because we don't. We're very nice people. We love you all. And yeah.
Yep.
So we'll start off with how's it going? How's your week been?
It's been going pretty good. It's kind of just starting. I've got my first day off of the week today. That's kind of why we jumped on today to do it.
Yes.
Um,
It's a very nice scheduling time.
yeah, work's been going pretty good. Things have been going good. I got a new toy in today. Other stuff on its way. Things should be okay.
My week has been, granted it's like the beginning of the week. Last week it was a bit hectic getting ready for college, and now I'm in college. So just hectic work.
It's a wonderful word for it.
Yes. And I haven't done much in all of December and the beginning of January because I've been busy the entire time. I was hoping like December would be the day I'd get to like flush out like a whole bunch of videos and have them on the back seat so I could just upload like almost every day. Didn't happen. Not at all. I had 3 videos recorded throughout December, and I haven't even edited them. So I am way behind on my work. And, by the way, people who don't know, got a new haircut. That's the thing.
It looks very nice.
It does. I like it. And, warning, if you see probably my next 3 videos that go up later whenever I decide to post them, that was before I got the haircut, so don't think I grew it all out in like a couple days. That was the past me, and this is...
Yeah, no. Over the next couple videos I'll be uploading, you'll see quite a lot of changes. Just there will be a huge, drastic change between a couple videos and then the next couple, just because of how I figured out a way to record. I've got a new recording set up. I'll have to do a tour of my room or something to show you guys everything. But yeah, things are kind of on their way. Everything's seeming to kind of come together for me as far as review setups go.
Mm-hmm. And although this isn't a total game podcast, why don't we talk about some games? So what games have you been playing recently? Guessing that's nothing.
I haven't had time for games. It's been work, baby, that kind of thing. Speaking of baby, you can go ahead and keep this going. I'll be right back. I just gotta whip up a bottle of juice real quick.
You get right up on top of that.
I will be. Feel free to entertain with your wonderful vocal talents.
No, I think we'll just take a short break and be right back. But moi, I have been playing a lot of Far Cry 3. A lot of Far Cry 3. And a lot of Star Wars The Old Republic. The MMO, Star Wars MMO.
I need to actually start playing that.
It's super fun. The way they play it out, it's really cool to do like a the quote unquote single player version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can choose what you say and stuff like that. And you could be a Jedi with 2 lightsabers. Or you could have the double-sided lightsaber.
Well, I'm sure I know what you picked.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Speaking of lightsabers, have you seen the new lightsabers that are out now?
No.
They like are perfect. Either I don't know if I just got bigger or if they actually scaled these properly, but they are scaled so perfectly that I can hold one in my hand and actually feel like it's the proper size.
They're not all big and
They're all
monstrous.
super big and clunky, and I feel like have to grip it with both hands just to hold tight.
Hmm.
It
Yeah.
feels like I can hold it with one hand, spin it, flip it around, do everything I want to do with it, and it's not going to go flying out of my hand unless I just lose my grip.
Yeah. And The Walking Dead. I've been playing The Walking Dead also.
Yeah.
Finished the first one. That was so traumatizing.
I have yet to actually play those.
Oh, it's so sad. The second one is I don't think is as good as the first one, but it is pretty good. And then I beat The Wolf Among Us, which is pretty good.
Made by the
And
same people.
and those same people even made a Borderlands game, which I had bought recently, and I'm really excited to play it after I beat Walking Dead Season 2.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we got that out of the way. What
Yeah.
what list of
Actually,
topics? Because I know we have a list of topics. So
yeah. And I just remembered. I look over here and I see a game I have been playing. My Omega
uh,
Ruby. That's pretty much
yeah,
the only game I've been playing because it's the only game I really have time to play.
yeah. I haven't played a lot of console and or handheld games in a long time because I have so many on the PC, and I'm usually on my computer all the time. So I don't see like the purpose of moving to another system when I can play a game here.
Yeah, I see it.
Some people might call me lazy for that, but I don't really care.
See, and what I've found I usually wind up doing when I'm playing my games on my DS is I'll wind up putting a video on that kind of sort of pertains to that, or I'll just put music on, and then I'll just sit there and watch endless amounts of videos and just play for hours and hours and hours.
Mm,
And it keeps me entertained. It's a way I can match the two.
yeah. So what are some things on our list of topics we can talk about?
Well, I've got things such as model kits, different TV shows and how they've been progressing. Uh,
Well, like grab your list and like read the top one. What is like the first thing on it?
the first thing on my list, I actually had the list on my phone because modern technology. Um, Give me one sec. I get into there. Oh, the first thing I wrote down was actually just the new Super Sentai series that's coming out. That's the one that's supposed to follow TheKn1ghtMM00s3
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this it's like Shuriken Sentai. Or no, it's Ninpu Sentai Shurikenja or something like that.
It's something Japanese.
It's Japanese and it's ninja themed.
Of course it is.
It's gonna be
Which is
interesting. I'll have to show
ridiculous
you.
because there's like way too many ninja themed everything.
Well, you can't say that because there's only been three ninja themed Sentais.
If you look at any show that's come out of Japan, tell me how many things are ninja themed, and then we'll talk.
Well, Naruto.
Well, pretty much any anime for one.
Okay, not any anime.
I said pretty much any. I didn't say any of them. So pretty much any of them.
Hmm.
And then you have a lot of other things. So there's a lot of ninja themed stuff coming from Japan. But I guess it makes sense. Because both ninja and well, a lot of ninja and a lot of samurai themed stuff comes from Japan. Because that's where they originated from. So
Yeah,
it
I
kind of
actually
makes
see a
sense.
lot more samurai themed stuff than I do ninja themed stuff.
I don't only because I'm not interested in a lot of samurai stuff. So I go and I go out and look for ninjas themed things. Oh, and before I forget to mention, this wonderful background back here is drawn by an artist from DeviantArt. I can't quite remember how to pronounce the name of the artist, but yeah, it's amazing art. It's so amazing,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
and it's awesome because there's a moose on it and a night, night moose. It works, and she's really nice. Because I asked her if we could use it, and she's like, "Yeah, go ahead." So I'm like, "Awesome," and then I put the title on there. And yes,
Awesome.
the title is not unique at all.
No, not at all.
But we are not here for uniqueness. We are here for uh
Long, extended conversations about stuff.
yes.
Like the fact that I'm sure you haven't uploaded all of the Legend of Zelda stuff yet, because you probably haven't finished editing it. From that huge, long, like 3 hour span of
Oh
just us
no,
recording
remember I lost
stuff.
all that stuff.
You lost it all?
Remember when I uploaded that episode where I said like all of my audio was cut out except for yours and I couldn't use any of the footage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we do another huge recording session after that?
Yeah, that's when we were talking about the chocobo and all that. But I already put that up.
Okay. So we're up to date on that. Never mind.
The only thing I'm not caught up on are Alien Isolation at the moment. Is the only thing I'm not caught up on.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff I actually have to work on, like Minecraft. I got to do Pokemon Glazed still. God, I haven't even touched that since that first episode. God, I feel so terrible.
Yeah.
I've got a ton of like toy reviews coming out though.
We have a lot to
Interesting.
catch up on.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, it's gonna be
Like,
so much fun. Cause like I also have college to go through, so I have to like come home from college, record a video, and then edit it and upload it. Could you actually start talking and stop leaving me with this empty space when I have to like fill it?
I'm sure they'll watch my screen trying to figure out why I'm not talking, but I've got 7 in total coming up, and that's quite a huge load for me to
7
have
videos or 7
recorded.
series?
7 videos. That's just reviews.
Oh yeah.
Well, 8 if you want to count the movie war we did.
And you also have the. Oh no, that's counting movies and game videos, isn't it?
Which one?
All the 7, isn't that including?
No, that's not
That's not
counting the game
including?
videos.
You need to like step up your game, bro.
I do. Like, the reviews I have, the 7 that I have, those are all recorded. I just need to edit and post them. The movie war, I'm in the middle of editing. It's on its way. It's going to be entertaining. I hope.
There wasn't the reason we hadn't finished that because I couldn't find that one part I had to cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was just,
thought so.
I'm still in the middle of finding it. I had found
that
it
thing
at one
was
point,
so long.
and then I jacked something up and had to undo everything, and I couldn't find it again.
That thing was so long.
No, pretty much what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit down and watch it like you're supposed to watch it, and see how it works, and edit where I need to edit, and do all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I still have to start getting used to probably every Saturday doing a huge like recording session of crap and then editing either after or the following Sunday and then uploading just before or after we record one of these, because that means I'll have like a whole slew of stuff going up on Mondays and then I'll have a whole week to recover and do college stuff.
And then on the weekends you just bust everything out again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, with me, the way my schedule works out is I have Mondays and Thursdays off, so I have the times that I'm not working.
I would just record a crap ton on Monday and then like edit Monday through Wednesday, and then upload on Thursday, and then
We'll
record a
see
little
the
bit.
way it works out is John A is off on Mondays as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Mondays are the days that Johnny is like, oh, okay, we need to hang out, we need to have fun,
Oh,
blah blah blah. And so I don't get to do much. That's why
fun
I had to
with
fight and fight and
people.
fight to get here. And then Thursdays I'm just taking care of Dylan. So when he's sleeping, that's when I record and record and record and record and record. It's just as
Stop
much as I
having a
possibly can.
life. Goodness.
Right? I need to just stop having a life. I need to become a single hobo living in my mother's basement.
Hey, if you do that and become big enough, you can live off this. Okay.
Yeah, I know you can. You can live off the YouTube thing. What do you think people like Markiplier do?
Yeah. But the only reason I wouldn't want to do that is because I want to do other things. I want to actually have a job. Not
Yeah.
not saying that it's not a job. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I actually want to have a job that I go to school for and work at. Because like with this,
Well,
I mean there are ways to work at it, but you know what I mean. You go to college for it. You don't just
you can go to
start
college for
something.
things like video editing and video producing.
Yeah, but like there's a lot of people who've gotten big and started living off YouTube just by doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And not saying
And
it's
that's
bad.
why it's,
I don't want to offend anyone. It's not bad that you can do that. I'm just saying I want to go do other things that I like
yeah.
making video
And
games or becoming a computer guy.
yeah. And I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, it's kind of some people are kind of ruining it for other people because they'll go around and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, hey, there's this guy on YouTube that I want to watch that I've been watching blah blah blah." And I'll admit I've done it too. But they go around and then those people start blowing up, and people that those other people were watching just kind of dwindle off into nothingness.
Hmm.
So poor people like us that are just kind of start getting ourselves started
Have
don't
like
really have a
what?
chance
You have
unless
like
we somehow get a
nine.
chance to
Yeah,
hang out with.
you have like what 9 subscribers?
Yeah, something like
And I
that.
have I have
Most of which are my
15.
friends
Yeah, I have
and family.
15, which are most friends, and I think 3 of them are you. So technically, I have like
Yeah, this is
11,
my failed
maybe.
attempts to get the second account going.
Yeah, I have 11 or 12, maybe total. And I know most of them, but I think like 1 or 2. But I mean,
Yeah, no.
it's not a big deal because I don't really care. I just like doing this because I get to play video games more and not just for the sake of playing video games.
Yeah.
I get to have a purpose, and then when people are like, "You play video games too much," it's like, "Cause I have to. It's a hobby. It's like a forced hobby that I do,
Yeah.
and it also gets me in the habit of doing things on a regular basis, rather
Yeah.
than just
It's
sitting
you.
there mindlessly staring at a screen, drooling down my face, with a big puddle on the ground."
Hey now. Just because some of us get that way. No, I'm saying that because in a video I recorded recently, I was saying I was dinking around with one of the toys I was reviewing,
Hmm.
and I had like a good 5 minute silence
Oh yeah.
of me just dinking around with this toy, saying nothing, and it
Oh
was
yeah.
all recorded.
That's
Thankfully, I wasn't smart. I wasn't stupid enough just to post it.
yeah.
I went and I was like, no, I need
Cut that
to
part out.
cut that part out. So I got
Yeah.
to cut that part out and do
That's why I
that.
like doing this though, is because although it's difficult not just to sit there and just stare at the screen and play a video game without talking, it it adds that like you get to learn how to multitask by doing things, and it just gives you more skills that you'll probably have to learn later on in life, like social skills.
Psh, you learn social skills. That's gonna happen.
Hey man, don't shut up.
One really retarded laugh later.
Hey now, don't make fun of
Uh,
me.
I was picking on myself actually. Oh, Louie Lou. Anywho's it. What's one of the first topics you have for discussion?
Video ideas really. Just like just talking about, what the future holds, what we're planning on doing, and the cool stuff that we hopefully are doing later on if we can get our asses in gear.
Um,
Because I know I plan on doing Far Cry 3. I've been playing it a lot and I've been addicted to it and I want to make some videos for it. But I already have 3 series going and I don't want to throw in a 4th one.
Well, hopefully here in the next month or so, if I can somehow swing it and get everything set up for it, which I really, really hope I can. I will be um, what was I saying? Oh, I'll be getting a capture card and such, and I'll be setting things up in my room to be able to record console stuff. So I can play games like Transformers Fall of Cybertron and Halo 4 and
Hmm.
maybe record a couple Call of Duty matches online just for the hell of it.
Yeah. I have a lot of games I can play. It's just I need to get through the games I already am playing. And although I'm only doing 3 series, if I like pump out a whole bunch of stuff, I get bored of the game super quickly. And I'm kind of sitting there like, I don't really want to record today because I don't really want to play that game right now. And that happens with all 3 games. So I don't know if I want to do like cycles of certain series. Like I'll do a cycle of series, and when I get bored of it, I'll go on to a next cycle. But I'll go back to the original cycle later on. I don't know how I want to work that out. Because as much as I love the Zelda series, I have played Ocarina of Time way too much in like a string, and it's like I really don't want to look at Link run around anymore. I want to
Yeah,
I want to do something else.
I can hear that.
But yeah, it's a long, tedious process that I have to figure out what I want to do.
hmm Yeah. As much as I would love to, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to record things from like 3DS games.
Hmm.
So there's no way in hell I'll be able to do any like X or Y or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire things without sending in my DS or paying to buy a modded DS. And I'm like, I'm not gonna shell out that kind of money
Yeah,
when I've got a perfectly good system and a game that's just fine. I'm not gonna do that kind of thing.
yeah. Well, and it's like I trying to find series that work well because obviously Alien Isolation is doing really well because the last video I posted has like 14 views on it or something, which is usually the higher end of my views. And obviously the Zelda's one is doing very well, although it fluctuates. Certain videos only have like 5 and other videos have like 20.
Yeah,
That one's very fluctual, but it usually keeps quite a good pace.
yeah. And I mean, and it's kind of cool because even just clicking on it gets that view count going.
Hmm. But the problem is I can't find a third series that has the same momentum because uh like my Serious Sam playthrough got like 5 views and just stopped. It wouldn't keep going because it seemed like no one wanted to watch it. And
Yeah,
then even the 2 Don't Starve videos I have, the highest view count is 6. It's like my normal is 9 to 10. And it's like I want to find something that reaches that point, but it just stops. And it's like I can't find a third one that actually works and gets me some views and that I know people like to watch. And I don't get any feedback from anyone cuz like you're the only one who ever like comments on anything.
and
So
it's usually making jokes or rubbing it in your face that I was correct.
yeah. So it's like I don't get any feedback from my viewers, so I'm like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. And I've tried connecting
Um,
with them. It's just like they don't keep up with what I do. They just watch when I post a video and then don't do anything. Which I'm grateful that they watch it. I like the
oh
silent
yeah,
ones who continue to stay around. But it's like, come on, guys, I need some feedback. I need to know what I'm doing wrong and what I need to do to make it better.
yeah. I definitely can. I definitely hear that. That's something I've noticed myself is that while I don't have many views or even any comments at all, it's still something I like to do. It's something I enjoy doing, and that's just the kind of thing that we have to keep
Yeah,
holding on to.
it's like if we don't have the passion to continue doing it, it's never
Then
gonna launch anywhere, and we're not gonna be able to do cool things like
yeah,
go to PAX together and meet people
yes,
who like us.
right.
That would be my dream. The way you know you made it on YouTube. This is my personal opinion of the way that I know that I've made it on YouTube. The way I want to is get a panel. I want to have
Get
a
a
panel
panel at PAX.
with you and I. That would be the coolest thing that has ever happened in my life. Is to have a panel with you and I up there.
Yeah.
We get to answer questions and do fun stuff with people. I think that'd be the
Put
coolest thing
cheese
ever.
on everything. Cough, cough, Scott McNeil.
Dude, I am so jelly of all the YouTubers that get to do panels.
Yeah, all right.
That's like the coolest thing ever. And of course, to get a hate comment. That's another way you know you've made it on
Yep.
YouTube. Once you get a hate comment, it's like you're in, bro. Which
My Keyblade channel got a hate comment. I was like, yes,
it's funny because
step one.
I got this stupid hate comment that just says you suck. That's it. It's all it was, and I just looked at it like, I feel that I've made it into the YouTube club. I'm now officially a YouTuber. I wasn't mad or sad or like, oh man, that hurts my feelings. I was like,
I was excited.
boo!
I was like, hell yeah.
I am hated by someone I don't even know. I made
I
it.
It was on one of my Minecraft videos back on my Keyblade channel. I think it was on my Quest to Kill the Ender Dragon on one of them. God knows how bad I failed on keeping up with that.
Yeah.
But I wound up delete. I just kind of was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I just kind of ignored the comment and deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just so funny. It was some dude mouthing off and being like, "Oh yeah, you got to do this, and you suck because you new at playing blah blah blah." It's like you shouldn't be recording videos until you know what you're doing. I'm like, that's half the fun.
I don't get that. I don't get why we can't record videos if we're bad at a game or we play it differently than someone else. It's like it's a game. Allow me to have fun and play it the way I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't play it the way you would doesn't mean I'm gonna get shot for it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Please don't shoot me if I don't play a game the way you want me to.
Don't shoot him at all. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's like,
I kind of like
shoot
having
me,
the guy
period.
around. But yeah, I've been thinking about maybe trying to do a kind of like what we did with the movie war, just kind of do a solo run
Mhm.
of like maybe not an entire movie because God knows I wouldn't be able to do that by myself.
Yeah, that would be kind of ridiculous, like a show.
Yeah, like maybe do like an episode, like do like a couple episodes of a show, just kind of a select few episodes.
Yeah.
Like maybe if I was gonna do like say a Common Rider series, I would do like the first couple episodes, and then maybe the last couple episodes,
Hmm.
just over the span of a quick little deal.
Hmm. And I'm trying to think of other things I can do except for just playing video games, because I wanna do game reviews is what I really want to do, and I'm still working on that stupid video. It's taking me way too long. Hint, hint, secret. Can't know about it. It's a secret. I'm not gonna say any more about that. But yeah, I want to do that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to think of other things we could do, like stupid sketches. Is probably something we
God.
can do once we get a good
Sketches.
camera. That
Well,
is.
See now, if you are good enough at the editing part of it, I had a sketch that I was gonna laugh my ass off if we could pull it off. Once my other package gets here, I'm not even going to say what it is.
I can.
You already know,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna
Well,
keep
like-
it under wraps.
Like I watched this. I can't even talk right now. I am subscribed to this channel called what is it called? Riot, Film Riot, and they teach you tutorials about how to do editing and stuff like that. So when I get enough money and get a good not like videos where I can like cut stuff up, but a good special effects editor type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want and get a good camera. I want to do stuff like really dumb Star Wars sketches and stuff like that. Because I mean, we have a lightsabers for it. I mean, I have a double-bladed lightsaber. How cool would that be to do like a Star Wars sketch and have them actually like make noise as they hit each other and stuff like that,
That'd be
and
pretty
just do
insane.
stupid stuff like really stupid stuff. Make nothing serious.
Oh, of course. Because if
But
we
yeah,
take ourselves seriously, then that's when we
and
fall apart.
I am in a perpetual state of non-seriousness all the time. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
which is funny because I'm like the most serious person you'll ever meet.
Yeah, you know what's funny? The box for that Ravage that I've been kind of pulling on and off camera here and there was so big. It was like a big old priority mail box from the U.S. Postal Service. And I saw it, I went, what? Because what happened was, Andrew, my brother-in-law, you guys would know him as the White Lion. He was in one of the two of the videos that is now lost into oblivion. He came in the house and was like, hey, where's the grown man that still plays with toys? That still wastes his money on toys? And so my girlfriend was like, he's in his bedroom. And that's when I was kind of waiting on you to get back to me and say, hey, are we doing this or what? And I stopped myself. I was like, ooh, what are you bringing me? And he shows me the box. I went, ooh, is this what I think it is? I popped it open. I kind of shook it a little bit beforehand. I was like, no, it's not what I think it is. Rip it open, and they've got it all wrapped in Christmas wrap and everything. It's like, at least they made good use of the Christmas wrapping. Because I ordered this one after Christmas. I ordered the other one like literally the day I got paid, which was the following week.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, maybe it was like 2 days before. It was something like that. It was like, yeah, it was a couple days. It was a couple days after.
Mm. Oh, that's another thing we have to talk about. Guests on the show. We may or may not have guests on the show, depending on if we can get people to actually enjoy what we do.
Indeed.
Because like we could get your brother-in-law to get on here and be a guest. We got my cousin, also known as the Stone Walrus. I'm pretty sure you guys met him in a past episode of
like way back when.
Well, yeah, if you ever want to see the worst videos I've ever posted in the history of this channel, go to the original 3 episodes of Minecraft. The very first 3 episodes of anything I posted on this channel. It's terrible, but that's where you meet him the first time. But I also did a Fast and Light episode with him.
Yeah, and I'm sure if I can convince Mr. Moosey here to get back to it, we may actually wind up continuing or starting and sticking to a Minecraft hardcore series.
Yeah.
God, we actually need to
if we can get things to actually work with us.
Yeah, right? Oh, God. Well, nowadays it's me not being able to get on Minecraft because I don't have enough RAM on my computer, which means I have to go through and clean my computer and get rid of everything that I don't play.
Yeah, but we can always do hardcore series of other stuff, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking, because I don't want to do the story of Far Cry 3, because, I mean, everyone does the story of Far Cry 3. Everyone has done the story of Far Cry 3. I'm thinking of doing, like, a permadeath run, just going through all the different camps and stuff and getting all the towers, and seeing how long I can make that last. And hopefully, when I get money, which is, never know when that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a DVR because I mean it would be nice to have anything to record console stuff, but I really want a DVR because then I can do a lot of review stuff easily too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I heard you have your pen tablet now.
I do. For those of you who don't know, I've been wanting this pen tablet for God knows how long. And because I'm trying to start webcomic info later, because I still have to figure out what's going to happen in the first page. I have concept art done. I just need to start getting it.
It's
all
really nice concept art too.
all
I really like some of the
finalized.
characters.
Yeah, all finalized and stuff. I thought you'd like the main character.
Yeah, of course I do.
Hmm. But yeah, it's based in fairy tales, so it's really really awesome. I think those of you who like webcomics and like fairy tales, I think you'll like it. But yeah, I've been wanting this pen tablet forever. And this is what it looks
Go
like.
watch a couple of our early Zelda videos, and you'll understand just how long he's been wanting this.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting this for a long time. It's a bamboo. It's really nice pen tablet. I can tell you that. It's a $400 tablet I got for like $100. Oh, so nice. But yeah, I finally freaking got that. And so hopefully when I can get back into the swing of things, I can start. I have way too many projects for one person to do. Man.
And you wonder why we don't get videos up enough, because
Right.
we just have a hard time deciding what we want to do.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I don't just sit here and watch YouTube and play video games. Uh, I
You
will,
have a life too? What?
right? YouTuber with a life? What?
That doesn't happen.
But yeah, I not only have this wonderful channel to try to keep up with, I am currently writing a novel.
You're not reach down again.
Okay.
I'm going outside.
Okay. That's my dad. Anyways, I'm working on a novel right now called The Black Death's Doctor, I think.
That was Black Death Door or something like that.
No, it's about this kid who finds a guy that's dressed like a plague doctor that was back in like the Victorian era, and everything gets all creepy and spooky and murder happens. Anyways, and then I have like 2 or 3 short stories I'm trying to work on. One is about a guy who sees demons. There's another one called The Room of Dolls that I still have to finalize and figure out what the story's about.
There's also all the up to million RPs that you and I are doing.
There is that stuff, but I kind of keep that on the back burner just in case, like, if
You
I'm not
need
doing
to go
anything
check
at the moment.
that, by the way.
Huh?
You need to go check all that.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I'm like, oh look, you actually updated something we haven't worked on in freaking years. Yeah.
I thought you'd like that.
Well, I
Ugh.
saw it, and at first I was like, oh, he updated the RP we're working on right now. And I clicked on it because I didn't look at what the name was. And then I read it, I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold
on.
up.
And then I went back and saw, I'm like, oh, you sneaky bastard. But yeah, so I got all that. And then I'm working on a webcomic. That means concept art, story writing, page drawing, and uploading all that stuff.
You have fun with that.
And then I'm also working on creating my own video games because I want to get into game design. So I have that to work on.
Of which I am voice acting in one of them.
Yes, he is. He is going to help me with some voice acting. And then I am going to voice act in it too. Don't think I ran that out.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm in college, so I have college stuff to work on. I have too much stuff to work on for one person. Like if I was like
Yeah.
8 different people, life would be so much easier.
You need like.
Because I
what
could
the
have
hell
one
is that
person.
weapon?
I could have one person just recording videos and uploading them and editing them. I could have one person writing all my novels. I have one person writing all my short stories. One person doing the webcomic. One person going to college for me. And then one person just to sit and do nothing.
And even then, you still have 3 or 4 people over.
Yeah. Life is just hectic for me.
Well, see, now what you do is you designate 3 people to games, videos, and editing,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
and that way you can do all that stuff. You have another person that just goes and does a job so you can make money.
Mm-hmm. Person going to college, person writing books and all that, yeah. I put too much stuff on me. I work myself to death. I really do.
See, now me, I would need a person to go to work, a person to go to school, a person to do videos, a person to do reviews, a person to take care of baby,
Mm-hmm.
a person to actually take time and play video games,
Yeah.
a person to take time and play the card games I play. God, I haven't done
I'm-
anything.
I'm very much a procrastinator. I've not been doing a lot that I should, but that's because it's December, and that was kind of like, I'm gonna give me this month just to do nothing because I need it. I deserve it. Dang it.
Yeah, no, with as hectic as my December was, I was busy pretty much every weekend.
Oh
If
yeah.
you weren't coming over, I was going somewhere or doing something, or there's a holiday sometime, and I'm like, blah.
Oh yeah.
And like the first 2 weekends in December, I got totally shafted on hours, but it's not showing that on my paycheck, which I think
Nice.
I get paid either tomorrow or next week. I think I get paid next tomorrow. I think I get paid tomorrow.
That's another thing that I was talking about before we started this podcast.
Of
Hopefully,
sorts.
if we can get stuff going later on in the future, we get this guy over here, Saints Row the Third, and we'll do a co-op of it.
Oh yeah,
It'll
totally.
probably it'll
We're gonna
probably
start
be less about the story and more about free roaming and being stupid.
and just messing around with things. And we might,
Because
if we have to, just unlock a whole bunch of stuff
I'm pretty sure when
out
we
off
have,
camera.
I'm pretty sure the little free time we'll have through all of this, we'll play it, seriously, and we'll
Oh yeah.
unlock everything and beat the game and be like invincible with infinite ammo.
You want to know what's hilarious?
Hmm.
Since my little Halloween special, I haven't even touched Five Nights at Freddy's.
I didn't
I
expect
was,
you to.
I was tempted to the other day, just like, why not? But I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
Because as I was saying during the video, it's a totally different experience watching somebody else play and then playing for yourself and being behind the
It is
controls.
definitely a different experience when you're behind the controls. Definitely.
Like, even, like with any game, things seem so easy when you're watching a video, but then
Hmm.
you go to do it and you're like pulling your hair out, like what the?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep. Definitely.
I'm having a really hard time in my Omega Ruby game trying to capture the legendary trio known as the Swords of Justice. I've got one of them. The other two, however, are being a pain because I was an idiot and I wasted my Master Ball on this one, and oh, and then still have to get a level 100 Pokemon on my team so I can go get freaking Reshiram.
What's funny is I got that game and then I played it for like the first week. Like not nonstop, but like I played it when I had the time. And then after that week, I think after the week, yeah, because I was over at your house when I first got it.
Mhm.
And
For like a day, for like that whole night,
yeah,
we were
played
playing
we
until
played
we
that
finally
entire night.
falling asleep.
Yeah, and then the rest of that week I played pretty frequently. But after that, being caught up with like all the stuff I did, I didn't played it. I haven't played it since.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I
really
haven't
done anything.
done anything. Like, I beat the 8th gym, and then I just immediately went into legendary hunting
Yeah.
because I've got my Groudon that I've used maybe once or twice that I just haven't touched because he's way too OP.
Yeah.
Like I'm probably just gonna take him into the Elite Four and just sweep everything just for all the shits and giggles.
Mhm.
Like I will sit there, I will have him go into primal form, desolate blades, and just or precipice blades, and just done.
Oh yeah. Sweep the team. That's what I did in the original Sapphire. No, it was Emerald. Yeah, because it was when I got Emerald. All I did was I went through and got Rayquaza.
Mm.
This is like as soon as possible, which is pretty much right before you get to the Elite Four.
Not in these games.
Well, no, yeah, but in the original.
Yeah.
I went and immediately got Rayquaza when I could, and then since I couldn't get the other two legendaries, I went straight to the Elite Four, used Rayquaza to sweep the entire four, and then went and caught the two. It was freaking Kyogre that gave me most of my problems, because Groudon, like, I put him to sleep really quickly, knocked him to really low health, and then got him in one shot. But freaking Rayquaza, I would. He wouldn't go to sleep. I could not make him go to sleep for the life of me. And then every time he was at low health, he'd use rest, fall asleep, and then reheal all of his HP.
That's the problem I was having with Groudon.
And then when he was awake, he'd be at low health, but he'd be able to rest right after that. I'm like, so I just ended up quitting out of that battle, going to the store, buying as many Master Balls as possible, and then just chucking them all at him. Without
Back in
even,
the day
like,
when you could buy Master Balls.
and then just, like, launched all of them like mad at him when he was at full health, and then eventually got him.
Yeah.
No, it was
I think you
Ultra
were
Balls.
mistaking Master Balls
it
and
was
Ultra Balls.
Yeah, I bought all the Ultra Balls I could, and then just chucked them at him.
There was a day you could glitch it so you could buy Master Balls and just be like, bink, bink, bink. But
What was funny though was I bought like 70 of them, and I caught him on my second to last Ultra Ball.
we'll see. What's funny is
I went
I'm sitting
through
here.
67 Ultra Balls.
Well, no, what's weird is with the three that I'm trying to capture, Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion,
Mhm.
I caught Virizion no problem, but it doesn't help that I used a Master Ball.
Yeah.
But they appear on different days.
Mhm.
So like Virizion I caught her like Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I think it was.
There's
And
just
so-
way too many legendaries nowadays.
They really are.
'Cause, like, back
and
then-
you can capture so many of them in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Well, back in the
Like-
old ones, all you had was Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, and then either you would catch Latios or Latiace. You get 4, and that was it. That was cut off. You got no more. And
Well,
then
now
it's
you
like,
can capture.
Nowadays, you can catch like enough to make 4 full teams of legendaries.
Well, let's see here because you forgot another trio in the RSE
oh yeah,
games.
you get
The Reggies.
The Reggies, yeah.
The little golems.
But still,
But-
it's like you didn't have like 170 legendaries to go catch. Now it's like, oh, I caught a legendary. It's like I could. It's like they're worth
That's why
pennies
I'm-
now. It's not like they're worth a lot of money anymore. Like not real money, but you know, like quote unquote hypothetical. They are not worth as much money as like they were back then.
I get what you're saying. It's just there's not as much value to them
Yeah.
anymore.
It's like back
I mean,
then,
and-
you caught Rayquaza and you lost your freaking mind. Now
right?
you catch
caught
Rayquaza,
Mewtwo
you're like,
and you were like, oh my god.
now you catch Rayquaza, you're like,
Oh,
it's time to go get another legendary.
yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I was watching Munching Orange do his videos, and he was pretty much like, it's time for the legendary hunt, and he made like 8-9 videos of just catching legendaries.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous nowadays, because there's like, what, over 1,000 Pokemon now?
One sec. You are more than welcome to join in on the chaos. We're just
Oh.
sitting here talking.
Oh,
no.
is this gonna be a guest? Is this gonna
It's
be
about
guest?
to be a guest if he'll get his butt over here.
Dude, you could be the first podcast guest in the very first podcast.
Right? The very first podcast. You can... Oh, go talk to your non-girlfriend girlfriend. Hey, wait a minute, that phrase is returned!
Well, looks
Oh,
like we're not
Lordy.
having a guest.
Looks like we're not having a guest.
Looks like
Sorry.
we'll have to save that for another week.
Yeah, right? Oh, he might join me on a couple videos.
Speaking of which,
I still have cookies too from Christmas.
dude, like, I have to go after we're done with this for just a little bit. But if I could come back early enough, we could catch up on some videos, dude.
We could.
We could get our a head start into this week,
Yeah.
which we
Seriously.
absolutely need for this.
Fucking girlfriend wants you.
Oh lordy, here
Just-
we go again. Entertain people with your lovely voice.
My lovely voice.
I shall be back.
To
My
entertain.
son is probably needing something again. Baby duties call. We'll take another short little break, I guess, right?
Yep, taking a break.
Uh,
You got a guest.
We got somebody. We finally got him to join
That's
us.
the white-ass lion.
Not cool. Not cool, Moose.
It's clever. It's clever.
Yeah, we got
Anyway,
white-ass
so
lion. We got White Lion here as a first guest, first podcast. Boom!
We are
History is
on roll.
made.
Yes. So, I think we go off one last topic. How about online shopping? How's your online shopping experience been?
Nothing but games.
Um,
If anybody sees like my Steam list,
Oh,
I have
far too many.
I have
He has way too many
110.
games.
I have 110 games on Steam, but that's not counting like my Final Fantasy online game that I bought. That's not counting the 3 original Thief games, and that's also not counting the games I have on Origin, which are like 4, I think, and the ones I have Uplay, which is only, I believe, Watch Dogs, which I can't freaking get to work. That's why the video series kind of abruptly ended after the first video. I don't know why, but like Watch Dogs does not want to work with me.
That's lame.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Which is weird because Far Cry 3, although I have it on Steam, it's run through Uplay, and that works. So it's super
strange.
weird. Yeah.
As far as I've gotten, as you guys know, I've been buying quite a bit from Amazon. Amazon has been my best friend for a while now. I've got two new Transformers from there, 3. Technically, if I count the new Ravage I just got today. I've got another thing that's on the way that's going to be super awesome. That Mr. Moose there is super jealous of.
I am very jealous of what
he's
you are
threatened dick
receiving.
punching, and I'm kind of scared.
Not threatening dick punching. I'm promising dick punching.
Well, I've got a big knife now, so
Hey,
I should be okay.
I have a pocket knife that's pretty big too.
Does yours look like a motorcycle, sir?
No, but it's black. It's
I-
the one. It's
mine
the
is
one
still
you and John A got me. Remember?
That's right. I remember that.
And that's about the exact same size as your knife. So, if you want to have a knife off, I know how to defend myself against knives. So, we'll see who comes
So
out
do I.
on top.
So do I. It'll be a matter. Well, okay.
Pretty sure all of us do.
No,
Yeah.
I was professionally trained in protecting myself from weapons.
Isolate the knife hand.
Taekwondo, professionally trained to defend myself. Just saying.
Yeah, we all know what happened the last time you kicked me.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Oh,
limit trolled.
if anyone doesn't know that story, I don't think we've told that story on YouTube before.
I don't know if we have or not.
Story time! Story time before
Woot.
we end the podcast. So, back in the day when Tyler was living with his dad in the Pines, I went over to his house, and we were talking about how I was in Taekwondo, because I was in Taekwondo for maybe, a year at that time? Was it? I think it was close to a year.
don't know.
I think it was close to a year. And I think we were juniors? No, we were sophomores, weren't we?
Yeah, we were sophomores.
Yeah.
Because we were just at the high school.
Mm-hmm. And what happened was I was saying that I could kick really fast. And he bet me that he could not kick me before he blocked it. But I'm pretty sure he was thinking I was going to kick with the back foot, which didn't really happen. I kicked him with the foot closest to him, which is the one in front of me. And what was funny is when my leg made contact with his, he didn't even have time to move.
Yeah, no.
So he took the full brunt of my kick, and for a week, he limped.
I was
at
limping
school.
around the high school. It was great.
Yeah.
I was limping around the school. I was limping at home. It was bad.
It was fun. I think it bruised for a couple days, too.
Yeah, it had a nice big old fatty bruise.
Oh, yeah.
That was all shin shaped and
fun
yeah.
times with the wolf and the moose. Good times.
Oh yes.
And as much as we have a guest, it is going to be short-lived.
Yes.
Because this is the end of the podcast. It's been
It is.
about
It is.
an hour,
I'm sure White Lion will be back.
an hour of us just blabbing at you.
Oh yeah. It's
How
for
do
how
you
most of our
survive?
vlogs and stuff work.
If you're still watching this video, that is.
Yeah.
Thumbs up to you if you're still watching, or at least listening.
Oh yeah.
That's always good. I mean, you're probably, I don't know, drawing or playing video games or having a life. We sacrifice our lives so you can have
So you
your
can have
own.
yours. Yep.
But that is all for the Night Moose Show. Come back next week when we'll blab some more and your ear will bleed twice as much.
Oh yes.
We'll have a bunch more topics for you.
Oh yes.
And
It'll probably be a little more organized.
yes, we will definitely have to organize this a lot more. And if you want, please, I am begging you, give us some topics, ask us some questions. We want interaction between you guys and us. That's partially why I do this, because I want to make people happy. And the only way to do that is communication. Communication makes people happy. Or at least makes me happy. Make me happy, dang it.
That's what you do. We're doing this for them.
Shh. This is my time. They've had their time.
Okay then.
They've had an hour. Okay. I get at least
We're
5.
gonna cut. We're
I
gonna
get at
cut
least
him
5
short.
minutes of your time,
and-
please. I'll give you an hour of my time. At least give me 5 minutes of your time to post something. That's all I ask. 5 minutes.
Oh lordy! What's funny is for an hour-long video, it's probably got like 2 hours of editing.
Ugh. Don't remind me.
Most
Most of it's just cutting out the boring parts, which is actually just the breaks, so it won't be too difficult. Because this is very unedited thing. Very less edited, I should say.
Yeah, it's not like we're recording
Oh, before
8
I
hours
go,
worth of footage for
before I
videos
go,
to cut into
yeah.
20-minute videos.
Before I go, I would like to kind of update you guys on more of my stuff. More updates. This is Update the Podcast.
Straight up.
So, the way I'm uploading and editing stuff is I'm doing 3 series. I run 3 series at a time. And what I'm doing is I'm doing Zelda games. That's going to be one continuous series until I'm out of Zelda games to play, and it'll probably just be Nintendo in general. So we have Nintendo games, and then we have horror game, and then we have other. Usually the other will be either a co-op between me and him, or just a random game I thought was fun to play that would be fun for you guys, and like challenges and stuff. And then I kind of have like this 4th thing called one-offs, where I just do one video for a game, and then that's it. And what I do is the one-offs, the other, and usually the Nintendo series are very heavily edited. I like putting jokes and fun stuff in there because those are more of the fun, entertaining things. But stuff like this and my horror series is going to be much less edited because horror is, more of the reaction of what I'm doing. And that's why I have face cam on it. Usually I'm not going to have face cam on my videos. But face cam on horror, less edits. All my other series, more edits, no face cam, podcast, talking. That's it. We're done. We're logging off. No more talking. It's been
See
too
you
long.
guys.
I still have videos to do.
Well,
This
so,
has been the Night Moose Show. I have been the Moose, the gamer with antlers. This has
I've
been
been
Night Wolf.
Wolf.
This has been
We'll see you guys
fun.
later.
And this is us signing off. Good day
Very
to you,
badly.
everyone. Goodbye, farewell to you, my friend. Bye, guys.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
good lord.